bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Devin Haney and Sean O Malley. They not feeling each other, y'all. Wow. So Devin Haney, he took to social media to react to Sean O Malley and his loss. He says O'Malley's lost. And seemingly Devin Haney is rubbing it in because Sean O Malley lost his fight to Merab at the Sphere UFC 306. My thoughts on that, I mean, it is what it is. This is kind of expected for me because Sean O Malley has called out Gervonta Davis. He's called out Ryan Garcia. And he even said he would like beat up Devin Haney and he could take Devin Haney. And, you know, he just tried to ridicule Devin Haney after the Ryan Garcia fight. He said Devin Haney has no power and he would basically destroy him, yada, yada, yada. So Devin Haney is using this opportunity because Sean O Malley lost to get his word in edgewise. I ain't mad at it because don't start none, won't be none. And Sean O Malley, you know, he talked trash. Devin's talking his trash now. Now, I did see the unfortunate thing for Devin Haney is it does look a bit hypocritical. I'm not mad at the trash talk. I'm not, because again, don't start none, won't be none. But I will say this, I was looking at the comment section and the comments are flaming Devin Haney. And I do understand that as well, because you're making a big deal, or like, you know, you're basically roasting someone for taking a loss. It looks rather hypocritical. It looks hypocritical indeed that you're trying to roast somebody for losing, and then you fought Ryan Garcia, you get spilt and dropped 3 times. Even though you show heart and got back up, you lost much of that fight before it was later overturned based on the Osterring stuff. So like, I don't know. If Ryan or Gervonta Davis clap back at Sean O Malley, to me, that would make a bit more sense. They wouldn't, because Tank continues to win. Ryan, he won, and I guess based on the technicality lost, right? Got it overturned as if the fight never happened. So I think that's the only thing, the downside for Devin Haney is people are roasting him in the comment section. Like, how are you talking about somebody taking an L when you got trashed and demolished by Ryan Garcia? That's what people are saying. Now, don't think this didn't go unnoticed by Sean O Malley, who just lost at UFC 306. Now, before I go on, let me just say this. That UFC 306 Riyadh season, to me, was pretty flat. All the hype, all the talk about what that event was supposed to be, and they injected like $20 million. They were at a $20 million loss before the fight started. I really expected more. Now, I don't doubt that if you were live, maybe it looks cool. But for me, I just want the record to show, at least my opinion, that was not worth it. You did all this like bells and whistles and try to have this glamour and glitz. And for starters, the card was not a legendary UFC card. I've seen some very good, like when Conor McGregor is fighting Nate Diaz, that I believe that was a good card. Like, I've seen fights where like Conor McGregor is on there and then he has a big fight, and then Holly Holm versus Miesha Tate or something's on the card. So I've just seen Luke Rockhold, you know, Chris Weidman. I've just seen way better fight cards from UFC in the past as opposed to that. You cannot tell me that was the creme de la creme. The co-feature with the females was weak. That fight was weak. I understood the Merab Sean O Malley fight, but honestly, I expected more. There was like zero stand-up, and I get it. It's mixed martial arts, so I understand it. Merab did what he had to do to win, and he definitely won and he dominated, but it just also made for a lackluster fight, right? Because styles make fights. So that, I just want to put that out there. Now, Devin Haney, he did get responded to by Sean O'Malley. After he said O'Malley lost, Sean O'Malley seen it or got sent it, and he said, I will still ill you. Like, it don't matter that I lost to this wrestler from Russia, I'll still off you. So, I don't know. Sean O'Malley said he's going to take some time off. That set him back. He was talking about doing a crossover event similar to Mayweather-McGregor, but after losing in that fashion, he was saying that he was gaining on Conor McGregor in terms of stardom. You have to admit that after losing to Merab in a dominant fashion, losing your title is going to be harder to lure in a boxer or get one of those crossover fights done. Because when you look at Mayweather versus McGregor, that happened, it was peak Conor McGregor. I don't know what you're thinking. Who the f is that? Like, you doof with none. Like, this is prime Conor McGregor we're talking about. He had just beat probably like Eddie Alvarez and Jose Aldo, and then he fought Floyd Mayweather. Not this current Conor McGregor where he made all his money, because after he fought Floyd, I feel like it kind of went downhill for Conor McGregor because he made a lot of money, started Proper 12, and ultimately, you know, he started losing to Poirier and Nurmagomedov. All this other stuff happened. So we're talking about Mayweather fought him when he was like in his prime. Sean O'Malley, he was crescendo when he was on an upward trajectory, but now all that has to take a back seat because you just lost, and you lost your title, which you see in the UFC pretty frequently, where these champions have really short runs. And again, I don't know if that translates to a crossover event. When I'm pretty sure the UFC didn't want Sean O'Malley to lose, put it that way. And then he lost. So do I believe he'll fight Ryan Garcia, Tank, or Devin Haney anytime soon? Absolutely not. And here's the other thing. He's a striker and a stand-up artist, and Sean O'Malley, I get it, you're fighting a wrestler, but he just wasn't, he looked very flat. He wasn't getting his strikes off. So there's just really no desire to see a crossover boxing event where your only tool is using your hands. I mean, you can use your feet to get you in places and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, who wants to see that? And you weren't even striking in your last fight. You weren't really throwing crazy punches. I think one of the most hurtful moments when Merab got kneed, and then I believe he got kicked in the stomach by Sean O'Malley, which obviously you can't do in the sport of boxing. So I think it'll just stay a social media beef between Sean O'Malley and these boxing characters. I don't see in the near future any time where we'll get a Sean O'Malley crossover to boxing event. Again, the UFC just lost him as a champion. They're not going to throw him in a boxing event where he could take another loss or further hurt his stock. That's just my opinion. Ego thoughts, man.